25.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Switch out. Check safety.
Snap comes to Murray at 1. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40. Line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Set, hut. Mike, 45. I'm scared.
The 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the 1st half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Joker. Let's go.
On 2nd down, here's Murray, and it's incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
That's just flat out a terrific play because it's rare that you see a hitch route batted down. That means someone read that one really well and was right on the spot when the ball got to the receiver.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Hey, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. 53's the mic. 53. Check 53. You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this?
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
40, 59, ready. Come on. Check.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And first and goal is what it will be at the 6-yard line. Excellent field position. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Jakeem Grant, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
25. Check, 43. Watch the screen.
A run with Josh Adams, the Eagles' leading rusher as a rookie last year. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well. It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. 7 yards on the quick slant and a first down. Ryan now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Now Ryan. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Wendell Smallwood, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Charles Clay is tied in the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. Off the draw, here's Johnson. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. A lot of people felt Johnson was a little misused during what was a disappointing 2018. 940 yards on the ground, 7 touchdowns. Great for most, but not the season Johnson was hoping for. And he said this offseason, there are a lot of good running backs in the NFL, but I'm the best. And now he's trying to prove it, hoping to get back to the production that sent him to the Pro Bowl in 2016. That would certainly help his rookie quarterback. Murray going to try to throw on third down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. On 2nd and 9, Murray. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. Now the former Sun Devil, Zane Gonzalez, for the field goal try. This just a 24-yard attempt. Gonzalez's kick is good. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again. And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Throwing on 2nd and 8, Ryan. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 27 yards there, a first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long. And that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
At the Cardinals' 41-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Ryan. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Ready. Check, 43.
On third down, Ryan. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Johnson fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Oh, now Murray has it stripped.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
On 2nd and 7, Ryan. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Ryan now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Ryan. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Keep playing.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Ready, blue 80. Blue 80. 43.
To throw again is Ryan. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big pickup of 38. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. Boy, they had it at the 1. The false start moves it to the 6 now for 1st and goal. A carry for Adams. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Josh Adams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. Bryant now to tack on the extra point. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Falcons 14, Cardinals 10.
And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Cardinals take over.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
It's complete to his tight end, Charles Clay. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Murray now, 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down.
45.
First down, Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Grant. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. To throw is Murray. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Dez Bryant, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 5. The Cardinals on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
Murray to air it out again. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for Arizona. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Ryan picked by his former teammate Robert Alford. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Terrell Suggs. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
A big play that time on the catch and run. Murray now on first down. Out left side here to Bryant. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make this a second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Max Williams, his second touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals have once again taken the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now 17-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, one-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. Ryan now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. A give to Smallwood out of the gun. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Ryan's throw caught by Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First down, Falcons.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ryan. This one caught by Ridley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. This one complete to Smallwood. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Wendell Smallwood, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to regain the lead. And now it's blocked. The Cardinal, the big fella. He's at the 50, the 40, the 20, 10. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. This is fielded at the goal line. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Officially an even 100 yards coast to coast on the kick return, as they have taken the lead. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Man, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Hey, Tuesday.
Now Ryan on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jones. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 20-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Ryan. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 16 yards, a first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Ryan's got Hooper on the short connection. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Open man, it's Stocker. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through, picking up the first.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he's still...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
1st and 10.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. And when a free safety goes like he did there, he better be sure he's going to be able to make a play.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, because I have a feeling that the defensive coordinator and head coach are on the sideline screaming, no, no, no. Good play.
Yeah, good job, buddy. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. To throw is Ryan. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On third down, Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's go.
They'll run on 1st down. Johnson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that...
David Johnson on his way. Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
At the 24-yard line.
Matt Ryan trying to lead the Falcons from behind. Last year in 16 starts, just one fourth-quarter comeback for the QB. They run on 2nd down with Adams. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Terrell Suggs in on the tackle.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Ryan. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Ryan. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the first one for the 2nd one to even matter.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 35. Ryan to the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Here's Ryan. It's hauled in by Hardy. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Ryan will throw again. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to it? Maybe his rhythm is just off. He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now it's Ryan. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 19. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Able to find Isabella. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Andy Isabella, a touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that will make this a 19-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35, but make it the 40-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be caught at the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on first. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Escaping the pressure right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he's got room. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Here's Johnson. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. In on the tackle, Devondre Campbell, Falcons leading tackler in 2018. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out. And the Falcons grab it. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Not the trend he wanted to start the season with a fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but certainly not what he was looking for.
Got to get that fixed because otherwise he shows up on every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive rooms and hearing the scouting report from my coaches, and if someone had a particular problem carrying the ball,
and he can't get rid of it, he's taken down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now it's Ryan. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
51.
They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.